Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer and a practice group leader, and also a very happy practitioner of Spring Forest Qigong. So I'm so grateful to be with you again today. Our peaceful word or phrase is peaceful learning. How about that? That came to me. I didn't write it down yet, so I'm going to write it down. But that came to me this morning. So let's bring it into our practice and into our day. Peaceful learning. So how can we use that with our practice? Learning the hygiene, learning the movements, learning how to feel the chi, all sorts of things. So awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's get ready for our practice. It's Friday here in the States, wherever you are, I'm not sure, and what day, of course, you're watching it, but I hope you've had a very good week, and let's finish the week and start out the weekend in what we have a late summer now, beautifully together with some peaceful learning. All right. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Kelly. Kelly's got a unicorn and hearts and kind of cool little fairy there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So we want to start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart and just feel the connection to the earth. Bend your knees. Let your spine straighten up and get aligned. And if you just came out of bed, take it easy with yourself. Let your shoulders sink down. You can stretch if you need some stretching and just get the kinks out. But we're just going to let everything soften and hang there and know that our body form is going to hold itself. It's so strong. Elbows out, fingers are spread apart, smiles on our face. Hi Shelby, hi Pam, hi Patricia. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth, connecting the front and back energy channels. This is rote in your head, right? You can just hear me saying this. Tuck your chin in a little bit. All right. Feel the loving energy of the earth, Mother Earth, coming up through the bottom of your feet. Feel yourself combining with the earth. Maybe you're having roots go down. Maybe you just feel emerging there at the bottom of your feet with the earth. Allow yourself to feel and notice your lower dantian, your vitality center, and your middle dantian, and it's so warm in the middle dantian. And then follow your whole body upward and out the top of your head into the universe, and noticing what you notice. Whatever experience you're having today is perfect. And there in the center of the universe, like the heart of the universe, is a beautiful sun, brilliant in color. Maybe it's a fiery one. What is your sun like? Let's take a few moments to bask in its beauty, in its love, and feel its love coming down as beams of light on your skin. You can feel it. You might feel it inside you as well, and going through to the earth. And you breathe and your lungs open up, and you're so happy you just start bouncing. We're bouncing from our knees. So of course you don't need to wait for me to do any of these. Just go follow yourself. Hi Susan. Hi Alicia. Follow your out breath, especially if you're feeling your in breath is a little restricted, because that will help you to open up, help you to release the tension, release the feeling that you need to control your breath. I want to thank Joanne who sent me one of Paula Robinson's practices, and I only watched the first 15 minutes so far. So I think she had like either it's recorded and but she was with people, or it's I don't know if it's live and in person and online. But man alive, she gave so much information and so much learning. Let's take our hands over our head for 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands over our head. And I really haven't had any interactions with her except to see her, on Facebook sometimes. So I took advantage of having her email and contacted her to see if we can talk and see how we can collaborate or learn from each other. I think she's going to be teaching me a lot more than I'm teaching her. So, but she, what I'll pass on the beginning part of her little hints, and she was talking about consistency doesn't have to be start, an hour every day, a half hour every day, and then be consistent. That's great. But you could start with just 30 seconds. And you can be consistent with one thing for 30 seconds to start out with. And then your body, your chi, remember how Master Lin has said we are teaching our chi to practice with us. And so I like that she's like, so your chi's going to give you a nudge. Hey, that felt good. Let's do that again. And so she was suggesting, hey, you're doing the dishes. You bounce for 30 seconds or however long you're doing the dishes. Doing tapping. Do the first 2 taps that we do on the cheekbones and eyebrows. And have that be your little gift to yourself every day. So I just wanted to share that with you. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Christine. Good morning. So we're bringing in peaceful learning, and these are some things I learned from her this morning peacefully while I was up at 5. My husband was heading off to Wisconsin, take his buddies up for his 60th birthday celebration fishing trip, and then I saw this email that Joanne had sent me. So thank you, Joanne, of Paula Robinson's practice, in case you hadn't heard that before. And so she has got so much knowledge and wisdom. So that's just awesome. And yeah, so her thing at the beginning was like, okay, so what can you do consistently? So when you're cooking or when you're walking or whatever, what can you do? One little thing for even 30 seconds a day, and say, I'm going to do that every day. And then your chi, like I mentioned earlier, is going to start practicing with you. So that's what we're doing here when we practice, that's one of the reasons Master Lin says, if you can't, you practice at the same time every day in the same place. That's why I have a little rug that I practice on. Although I had the rug before I knew of that. I had gotten a rug at my dad's house when we were emptying out the house when it was sold. And so I've been practicing on this rug since 2020, so for 5 years. And then when I step on it, it's already got my chi field, you see. And the nice thing about that is then if I move around uh, places, I could just move the rug with me. So that could be something that you might want to do. I don't know if you can buy them on Spring Forest Qigong now, but they had these great rugs. Okay, keep bouncing. I'm going to show you because we're almost done anyway. Keep bouncing. But that's the, if you've seen, the logo, this is only part of it because it's all folded. You can bring your hands down and go side to side. Um, but it's a little rug, and they had it hanging up and said, you could use this for the place that you practice. So this is a gift, so that's why it's in the container. So let's go side to side. Maybe that's the thing you give to yourself today. Some peaceful learning by just assigning an area. I mean, you're all here with me, so we've got the time going. We have the consistency when you're here, obviously, so join anytime, that helps all of us, especially me. And then maybe have something, I'll show you. See, I just have this little oval rug. Right? That was my dad's. He liked those braided rugs. He had a lot of those in the house. And I didn't have any room for any of the big ones, so I said, I'm going to take that one. Awesome. So let's do our shoulder shrugs. As we're peacefully learning about our body and our chi, we take the shoulders up, lift them gently, head goes back, scrunching a little bit, just a little. Knees still are softened. Hold for about 9 seconds. Continue to breathe. Continue to have the tongue touching the roof of the mouth. Gently bring them down. Feel or realize or say how your brain is getting younger and younger and younger. Bringing the spinal fluid up into the brain to give it a nice bath. We'll hold for just a little while. Continue to breathe, shoulders come down. And we do this 3 times here usually, but you can do it 3, 6, 9 times. Probably want to stop at 9 and also 9 seconds. So we want to be careful not to hold that too long in that position. Just enough to drive the chi and the spinal fluid up into the brain, because cutting that off a little bit like that can make you dizzy, so I want you to be careful. All right, first, safety first. Okay, so let's continue and do our tapping. So cheekbones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Send beautiful yellow light in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel it going down inside your body and down the front of your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beginning of the eyebrows, sending dark blue light. And if you have any electricity that's happening, something like that, if you're noticing ping, 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 that's letting you know that there's some blockages. So you continue that for a little bit as we keep going. Cup the top of your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the base of your head. And come down to your C7. So that might be something that you want to say, okay, I'm going to do 30 seconds of that every day. Or 2 minutes, or whatever you want. I mean, make it up yourself. Clap your hands. See what feels right for you. Now, I know there's some people here who are more consistent with longer practices. So, of course, good, better, best. But if you can do just even a little bit every day, get up and tap your tailbone throughout the day. All of this is going to help you to start training your chi. Let's cup our kidneys. Training our chi to practice with us, and then the chi's gonna say, like she said, "Hey, let's. That felt good yesterday. Let's do it." Rub with the back of your hands and the palms, and tap your tailbone, and tap your hips. Enough vibration that you can feel it moving. Come down to the knees. Today we'll cup the tops of the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sending in sweet, happy, peaceful chi. Especially if you've got anything going on. And just send that love and healing right in to those areas. And when we're cupping our knees, the stomach, meridian goes through there. So all kinds of things that you could do to help yourself in just little ways. So if something that we're doing resonates with you more, maybe it's telling you, I'm going to do that for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes every day and then give yourself a time, for a week, for 3 weeks, for 100 days, and see what happens. All right. So those were our active exercises. So take a breath, close your eyes, breathe in, let the rest of anything you need to release come out. When you're ready, you'll breathe in and out through the nose, and then we'll get our body in alignment. So we don't have to work hard at it, just invite alignment. Feel the bottom of your feet and feel if you are going in one direction or the other, or you feel pretty balanced today. Inviting balance, and then we'll enjoy the balance of our chi and feeling it. Now I just moved forward, interestingly, like my chi is heavy in the front, so I'm going to invite balance, and that seems to be helping out there. And invite balance from side to side. Let's do the one that we've done before. So I know this came to me and it's really cool. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go all the way in and find a very soft, gentle, peaceful, silent place, a still place. And then drop your favorite color, a drop of your favorite food coloring in. But it's special food coloring because it's going to dissipate through everything and yet keep its chi, keep its vitality, keep its color. I haven't done that before, but that's what wants to happen today. So allow it to start moving, and as it's moving throughout your whole body, inside and out into your chi field, you just feel yourself becoming in balance in every way possible. Your yin and yang in each tissue and organ, in the organ systems. Allow yourself, let's open ourselves to the possibility that these intentions we're bringing in have a beautiful healing effect, and we start to understand ourselves a little bit more today. Peaceful learning. Say the password, I am in the universe is in my body, the universe and I combine together. Maybe that means something different to you today, or it feels a little different. And while this is happening, you could actually have some aches. I just had a nice ache in my ear, like it was going to pop or something. And so I just let it happen. So you try to allow sensations to run themselves out. And I learned this many years ago. that pain is just energy. It's gotten stuck or it's trying to push through. So if we can let go and allow it to move through. Uh, I used to have UTIs. Oh my gosh. And after learning that, it was much easier. Not that it didn't hurt, but it was much easier because I wasn't pulling away from it. So it didn't last as long. That's just my experience. All right, so here we are in the universe. The universe is in our body. The universe and we combine together. Feel us all combining around the world. Notice how your ankles feel, your feet, your elbows, your wrists, whatever is talking to you. Smile, smile, smile. Smile stands for start my internal love engine. Connect to what's most divine for you. See, we have to step forward. The universe can't do it all for us. We have to bring it on. we have to do the practice. We have to connect and say, yes, I am willing to heal. So let's be willing and ask for what we want. So we're bringing in peaceful learning and whatever you want to pour into the pot. And let's go ahead and do the fifth movement today of Master Lin's 5-element Qigong practice, which is connecting with your body's energy. So we hold our hands in prayer position. Our elbows are a little away from the body. The knees are slightly softened. Our spine is nice and straight. And you can move your hands up and down until they just kind of hold themselves in place. And then we're going to smile, breathing in and out, through the nose if you can. And when something comes up from your heart that you are grateful for, bend forward in a bow and feel that gratitude as deeply as you can. I am so grateful. And then release as you breathe out, come back up. And if you can, we want to coordinate the breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. However, if today your body wants to go so slowly, let your body go slowly and just take extra breaths. And every time you feel something to be grateful for, just go into a bow and be as grateful as you can and feel blue light coming in, dark blue light of the kidney system, the water element, coming in through all the pores of your skin, into every tissue, every organ, shooting back out extra energy you don't need anymore, which has transformed from some kind of blockage, right, into something beautiful, like a butterfly. And even though we're doing the water element, which is the kidney system, you don't have to stay in the kidneys with your attention. So just let your attention be more broad through your body and your chi field, and just allow that your attention to notice. So just notice and be aware as you breathe in and out, dark blue light. And if a certain area is calling to you, then you put your attention gently there, which is going to drive the chi. See how that works? Your intention with your focus, mind connecting to your heart with that smile, all very important, directs the chi to open up your chi channels, your meridians, which allows the chi to flow and the healing to be faster and more completely. Let's continue for another minute, and I'll let you just enjoy the gratitude. And if you see colors, because I was just noticing this with me, as I'm moving, I'm seeing the energy as colors moving with me, and kind of making little rainbows as I go up and down. So I can feel my body's moving, and then the light is trailing behind like a rainbow. So when we take some time, and let's stop that when you're ready. Hi, Maria. When we take some time to notice what's happening, we have a more intimate relationship with ourselves, with our chi, with our life force. So now let's focus on the lower dantian and bring in all that beautiful gratitude. And know as you brought in so much gratitude, little butterflies or little pieces of fear were transformed into butterflies and then went back into the universe. So let's have it spin, 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 faster and faster, get smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter, till it turns into a tiny little energy pill, and you tuck it deep behind the navel. Take in beautiful breaths. You've got oxygen, you have chi, you have possibilities, you have peaceful learning as you're breathing it in, and rub your face. And rub your ears. Pull your earlobes. All right. One giant 10,000 hand breath in. So we take our arms out like this, and then imagine you have 10,000 more arms coming out. Arms and hands, and the universe is just pouring in gifts to you. And you might feel it. You might see it as light. I'm seeing yellow light today. Like crystally things, so that's interesting. I love it. And then your hands come together in prayer position. Accept the gifts of the universe, placing your hands gently on your head, and then bring them on down, and just feel like you're pulling all of those blessings in. And then with a grateful heart, we say thank you, thank you, thank you, knowing we are going to radiate all that out, being our love radiators. And I say many, many blessings. I hope you have a beautiful, peaceful learning day, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.